What's up, film jammers? This week we have the new DZOFilm 14-30mm cinema zoom lens in the house. And I'm excited about this ultra-wide zoom because I'm a wide guy. I'm into the worldwide wide. And this ultra-wide zoom is the missing link to DZO's other cinema zoom lenses, the 20-55 and the 50-125mm zoom lenses. We've got a cinematic short up first and then some lens tests, all shot on the DZOFilm 14-30mm lens. Let's zoom.
It's a prime.
I said let's zoom.
Of you in Sydney or Malibu, every twin pack for two makes sense when I'm with you. Every single bench that's built for two. Any perfect night to watch the moon. Every giant red heart-shaped balloon. Every backseat, every kiss scene makes sense when I'm with you.
All right, let's see how the DZOFilm 14-30mm lens performs in our lens tests. We've got sharpness, bokeh, breathing, lens flares, and more coming up. I also wanted to compare the DZOFilm 14-30mm zoom to one of my favorite cinema zoom lenses, and that's the Angenieux 16-42mm lens. Shall we zoom?
Like I said, it's a prime.
Digital zoom. So both lenses, the Angenieux 16-42 and the DZO 14-30, did vignette slightly at their widest focal length. I honestly like them both, and I think for the price point, the DZOFilm 14-30 is a really great option. There aren't many, if any, wide-angle cinema zoom lenses under $3,000. As a comparison, you can buy the entire 3-lens set of the DZOFilm Pictor zooms, or you can buy half of one Angenieux zoom lens. It's a good time to be alive and shopping lenses. Now, there's a few things to keep in mind with the DZOFilm 14-30mm lens. It does come in both EF and PL mount. Both mounts are actually included when you buy the lens. And you can use or swap them, which is a pretty nice touch. It's T2.8 to match other lenses in the Pictor family, and it covers super 35mm sensors. It's not full frame. One thing that DZO has mentioned is that this 14-30mm is not color matched to the other Pictor zoom lenses. I'm not sure why they did this. I actually prefer the color on the 14-30mm. It's a bit warmer than the other Pictors. To match the color to the other Pictor zoom lenses, the 20-55 and the 50-125, lower the color temperature in camera by 800 degrees Kelvin when using the 14-30mm lens. Overall, I really liked this new DZO wide-angle zoom lens. I went into the test a bit skeptical because I own the Angenieux zooms, but seeing them side by side made me sort of question, is it worth spending that extra money? I think if you're in the market for a wide-angle zoom lens, it's hard to go wrong with the DZO 14-30mm lens. The lens was a lot of fun to shoot with. It's sharp, I like the color of it, it's lightweight, and having this wider focal length in the Pictor zoom lens range makes these lenses a lot more appealing to shoot a full narrative feature, a long-form project with, because you have from 14mm now all the way up to 125 if you have the 3 lenses. And that's a pretty nice focal chunk. I really like what DZOFilm is doing as a company. They're offering us great tools as filmmakers at prices a fraction of what was available before.
If you're looking to spice up your fish dip, why not make it a Pictor zoom lens, 14-30mm?
All right, I'm Christian with Film Jams. Let us know what you think down in the comments, and we'll see you next week. Actually, next week I have something going on.
If you're looking to spice up your love life, why don't you make it a Pictor zoom lens, 14-30mm?
I said let's zoom.